So we're in chapter 602 and we're going to customize the toolbar ever so slightly. To customize the toolbar, you can right click on any of the icons and go down to customize. Also, if you're using Windows, you get this option, which allows you to add remove buttons, and then you can scroll over to customize. This gives you a sort of standard customization dialog box. In the Mac, you get a similar arrangement to that of SketchUp, where you can just drag icons onto the existing toolbars. In Windows, however, you get the option to create a new toolbar. So if I wanted to create a new toolbar, then I could change the name of this and decide where I wanted it docked. I'm not going to do that, but if you wanted to do that, you could. We'll go to commands. Now, under the categories, it's got filtered some of these commands into the various categories, but if we just go to all commands, we can see all the potential options we have to add to our toolbars. I'll flip to arrange because some of the useful ones really are these ones, grid snap off and object snap on. They're buried in the arrange menu. So these are useful to have. So to add those to our toolbar, just click and drag and then make sure you see that cursor and you can move them wherever you want. I'll add that there, and object snap I'll put before it. Some of the other ones that are pretty useful are these ones, the bring to front, bring to back, because we'll do quite a bit of ordering of objects in layout. So again, I'm just going to add these two and then these two. The flip is quite useful as well. So I'm going to add that in. And the align is another one I'm going to add in. And then I can close that down. Obviously, you can carry on going as long as you want, but these ones will be fine. The one I don't really want, I don't want this screen presentation. This is taking up a bit of space. So I'll just right-click, customize, and then drag this off to remove it, and then close that down. So that's the toolbar adjusted. If I wanted to change some keyboard shortcuts, then I've got two ways to do that. Again, if I right click and customize and go to keyboard, so this brings up the customize keyboard option. Now, unfortunately, if I specifically wanted to add a keyboard shortcut for arrange, now layout doesn't allow me to put in my own keyboard combination. It gives me a list of potential options, but not one that I can create myself. You can, however, if I just close that down and close this down. So edit and preferences. On a Mac, it's the layout and preferences. And then under shortcuts, find one that doesn't have any keyboard assigned to it. If I wanted to put in my own specific keyboard shortcut, then I could throw the combination of keys down that I wanted. So say Shift, Control, Alt, and D was the one I wanted for whatever reason, then that would be the one that would be assigned. So that's a little bit about customization. Those are the places where you can find the customization options. You don't need to do too much. You'll probably find out as you go along that there'll be bits that you think, oh, that would be useful if I had. And those are the places where you can look to configure the customization options within layout. It's not a huge package with millions of commands buried deep within menus. Everything's very accessible in this program, but if you do like using keyboard shortcuts, then you might want to configure it to suit yourself.